Hi guys, welcome to my video. Today I'm gonna do a Q&A video. A couple weeks ago I did like a little question box on Instagram and I got your questions and now I'm about to reply to them. First question is, how does it feel to have your own family and see your own cute little baby made by you guys? Having my own family is something really beautiful. It's something that I always envisioned myself. My mom always wanted to be a mom and I always saw how loving she was with us, and I think like I got that from her. I always wanted a family. Before meeting Neil, I wanted to focus on myself and I was like, no, I'm just gonna do modeling, I'm not gonna date anyone. But it's just, as soon as I met him, I knew that it was with him who I wanted to have a family and who I wanted to continue my career. It just feels really nice to see my little family coming together. I don't know, it's really cute. I don't know how to describe it. It feels really nice. So next question is how Neil and I met. Basically, we met training martial arts, and people are always like, what? Like martial arts? You? And I'm like, yeah, I just did martial arts for 3 months. He's been training in that gym for 6-7 years, I think. We were not attracted to each other. It's not like I saw him and I'm like, I want you. No. And now that we're dating, I asked him, did you like me back then? And he said no, like I just didn't feel attracted to you. And I feel the exact same way. Like I was so not attracted to him. While training we didn't talk at all, and then we were waiting at the same bus stop one night. Bus took forever to come, and I don't remember who started talking actually, but we started talking. And then after that we like saw each other in training. We will take the same bus and we will talk on the way home. That's it. I mean, we just talked for 3 months. We went out like maybe 2 times just because we like to talk, not because we liked each other. We stopped talking. Like basically I went back to Mexico for 6 months, and then when I came back I was walking in downtown and I thought I saw him, and I text him like, hey, I thought I saw you in downtown, how have you been? Super random. Like I don't even know why would I talk to him after a year and a half. That's actually very me. But yeah, and so he replied, oh yeah, well, blah blah blah, do you want to hang out on Friday? And that was a Wednesday. And I'm like, yeah, sure. We went out to a couple, like, I don't know how to pronounce that, but brewery places. And by the end of the night, that's another story, but like by the end of the night basically he just kissed me, like out of nothing. We were just talking, and after that kiss I just fell in love with him basically. The third question is, what is the thing that you miss most about Mexico? And after my family, of course, and my friends, I'll say the parties, how people are. I know like my city I come from, it's called Monterrey. My city, it's very materialistic and very judgy. I feel like it's very judgy city, but I still miss the warmth of the people, because here in Vancouver people are really nice and stuff, but I always say people are more polite. There's just more contact, and that's what I miss a lot. Why do you choose to move to Vancouver, and how is the whole process? There's a lot of like, why do you move to Canada kind of questions. Basically it was a decision made by my mom and my siblings kind of. We were planning to move here like 5 years before moving here. Why we choose to move here? It's because, you know, having a better life. That will be the short answer of it. But the whole process of it was long, and there was a lot of drama and family involved. So I'm not gonna go too much details about that. It's long, the process. A lot of people think it's very easy, and a lot of people ask me specifically how you did it. I didn't do it. I was 17, and basically my mom is the one who brought me, so she made all the paperwork. Everything that needed to be done was made by my mom. So I don't really know about the process of like, you know, what paperwork do you need and visas and stuff, because I was 17. I finished high school here, so I don't know much about that. That's the most I can say. How do you choose to put Eli to your baby? I chose it. So basically the first name that we chose, it was Alexander Sebastian. I'm Mexican, my boyfriend is Filipino, and so our names are very long. Like my full name is Susana Isabel Cárdenas Ramirez, and I mean, I guess that's normal in Mexico, but here it's not. And so his full name was gonna be Alexander Sebastian Cárdenas San Pedro. When I was pregnant, I could feel his energy, and like I was doing meditations and every time I meditate, I could feel his energy, and I just felt like at some point Alexander Sebastian didn't match his energy. Eli's energy when I was pregnant, I felt it. It was very light, flowy, and just very peaceful. But I just imagine it as a butterfly. And Alexander Sebastian sound very like, I don't know, dramatic. So I don't remember where I chose the name from, but I really liked it when I saw it, and I'm like, okay, this is the name. Neil didn't like it, because also I changed it like very last minute. Even though Neil didn't like the name, he just said, you are gonna be the one giving birth, you put the name, but he's gonna choose the name of the other baby whenever we have another baby. Would you like to have more kids? Yes, I would. I do want to. I actually, my dream family will be with 4 kids. Me and my siblings are 4. My mom is 4, my dad is 4. Like, there's a lot of 4s in my family, and I love it. But I just feel like for the lifestyle that I want, it's too much, because I love modeling and I love being full-time with my kids. I mean, with my kid, but you know, I'm imagining in the future. I want to be like a very present mom too, so I just feel like, with like the kind of lifestyle that Neil and I want, it's easier to do it with 2 than with 4. Though I would love to have 4, I just feel like it doesn't match what I want to do, because it's a lot of time. Like, you have to dedicate a lot of time to your kids, and I just feel like that's a lot. Also, after birth, I was like, I can only do this one more time. Like, getting pregnant 4 times, Mom, I don't know how you did it, but that's crazy. Like I would only be able to do it one more time. That was also one of the main things why I only want 2. If I ever want more kids, I'll probably adopt, because I wouldn't get pregnant again like 3 times. 4, no. What's the first feeling that you got when you knew you were pregnant? I was shocked, because I was definitely not expecting it. The first couple minutes I just felt so scared. I was like, what am I gonna do with my life? Like I just felt stuck. I don't know. Like, how am I gonna do the things that I want, but also like, how am I gonna do anything besides being with the kid? Like, I don't know, I was just very confused. Like, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I remember like going out of the washroom, Neil was waiting for me outside, and I show it to him, and he's like, what does that mean? And I'm like, I'm pregnant. He's like, what do you want to do? Like, he's not gonna react excited, because what if I'm not excited? So he will wait for my reaction first, and he asked me what I wanted to do, and I told him that I didn't know, although I knew I was gonna keep it, but I was just very scared. Honestly, I was very, very scared. So I went to my room, and I was like, just give me 30 minutes. I like meditated, and I sat straight, and I was like, okay, how do I feel? What am I feeling? What do I want? And of course, like, I just felt like my whole body was crumbling, and I was like so scared. Like, I know I say scared a lot, but that's literally how I felt. Like, how do I know how to be a mom? How can I continue with my life and my career? Am I ready? Can I do both? Like, I was just so many questions that how am I gonna tell my family? Okay, Mexican family over here, no, we're not married, so like, how do I tell them? A lot of things, you know. Or is my family in Mexico and say, oh my god, that was like the biggest fear that I had too. Okay, so anyways, I like sat down, I tried to chill, and like I meditated. And if you have done meditation, you're just like in a zone where everything is calm. And so from that peace that I was feeling, because I was like in connection with myself and with the universe, I asked myself, what do I truly want? Fear aside, what do I want? And if I'm ready. And what do I want? I wanted to keep the baby. Was I scared? Yes. But when I was in that state, I felt so powerful, and I just felt like everything was gonna be okay. I could be a mom, I could be a model, and I didn't have to choose between any of those. I can be both at the same time. I think I'm looking a lot to the side, sorry, there's really cute trees. Yeah, from that space and that certainty, because I feel so certain, I was like, okay, like I can do both then. Like, I was so sure. I went out and I told Neil I want to keep it, but that was from a place of connection within myself. But as soon as I called my sister, I was like, I don't know what to do. As soon as you go out to the normal world, it's so easy to get scared again. Like, I still had that uncertainty, but I knew I was making the right decision, even though like I had fear throughout. After the 2 weeks, I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna stop doubting myself. I made the decision, I'm very sure about it, I listened to my heart, so that's it. So that was my feeling when I knew I was pregnant. How do you feel with the change to Mexico, from Mexico to Canada? It took me a while to realize that it was actually really hard, like harder than what I thought. It's very different culture, language. I moved in my last year of high school, so just imagine like you have all your friends, and just the last year of high school you move to somewhere else completely different. Even though I had friends, I always felt very like if there's like a wall between me and them. And I think that was the language barrier mostly. Definitely the language barrier. And I mean, it still happens sometimes too. But I think it was really hard, especially for that reason. Like, it's just culturally, mentally, languagely. I'm kidding. Like, the language is different. Everything is different. Yeah, it was hard. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? I don't know. I mean, I kind of have an idea, but it's more of the feel. Like, I have a feeling of. But probably with, just to answer the question, with like another kid, a house, a car. I see myself traveling a lot, hopefully for work, and like modeling internationally. But you know, I don't know if that's gonna happen, but hopefully enjoying my life with Neil and our kids and work. How did you overcome your body changing constantly? I deal with an eating disorder for almost 3 years. I'll put my worth based on my looks, and even though I look really great, I never felt like it. So I feel like overcoming that, and then being pregnant, I thought it was gonna be a trigger for me, but it wasn't. Knowing the fact that I am more than how I look was the biggest thing. I don't like weighting myself. I feel like it's a trigger. Like, I just don't like to know the number, just because I know I'm gonna put energy, and I really don't want my energy like just thinking how much I weigh. That's dumb for me. So I feel like I just overcome my body changing constantly just by fully having in my head that what I am is more than how I look, and that's it. So it doesn't matter if I'm skinny, if I'm fat, if I'm curvy, if my boobs grow, if my booty looks bigger, it's smaller, like, because I am more than how I look, and my essence is more than how I look, and my body is just a vessel to be in this life. So just having that mentality changes a lot, because then it doesn't matter if I'm 90 kilos or 60 or 70. Like, it's just I'm continuing being me despite of the weight, instead of putting so much attention in the weight and feeling like the weight or how I look is what I am, which is not. So yeah, just having that in mind. That's how I've been dealing with my body changing. So the next question is, what would you recommend to someone that wants to move to Canada with its partner? Make your research. Again, I don't have much experience on this, so make your research and then move. Know all your information, put everything you need, and then just move. How much time did you and your boyfriend dated before getting married? There's no ring. And actually, I'm gonna propose to him, so. Okay, next question. How have you been feeling lately? I've been feeling really good. I feel really blessed and grateful for like everything that's been happening lately in my life and everything that I've attracted. Whenever I'm down or like when I feel sad, I just feel it. I just feel it. It's just energy. You just let it feel it. Like, I don't try to suppress it. Like, usually when I have a day like that I'm like super tired, I feel exhausted, I'm just moody, I just feel it, and then the next day I'm energized and I'm happy and stuff. But yeah, thanks for asking. I've been feeling really great. I'm blessed and happy. How did you start your modeling career, and how do you know that you wanted to do that? So I guess like actually career, like I'm working, like I'm getting paid as a model, I'll say since I got into my agency, which I love my agency, it's the best. And how did I know I wanted to dedicate myself into it? Since I'm like 10 years old. I mean, I'll say like this was my little intro to modeling. On 6th grade, I'll have like a little camera. Santa Claus gave me a camera, and I'll go to like the washroom of my house and like take selfie mirrors in like the washroom and like in my friend's washroom, and like, you know, like just trying to pose and like with the camera. It was so weird. It's so even dumb, but I feel like that was the introduction to how to pose in front of a camera for me, because I would spend like hours, and I'm saying hours, on the washroom just like trying different poses. And that's from 6th grade to like now. I mean, it's not how I started modeling, but that's how I started modeling. Favorite perfume? I'm about to go for it because I don't know how to pronounce it. Okay, I'm back. This one that it's called Miss Dior, absolutely blooming. I love this one for summer. It's very fresh. I'm not like a flower perfume person, but this one is really good. And it goes well with my scent. And then this one that I actually don't want to pronounce, but I guess I'll have to try. This one is called J'adore. I'm definitely pronouncing it wrong, but that's how I think it's pronounced. Okay, this one reminds me of a rich mama, like a rich boss person. This is the perfume that you want to get. I use this one in winter. This one reminds me of a hot summer girl. Fresh, fun. I'm kidding. But yeah, these two are my favorite. Lord, my mom just called me. So that was, wow, that was it. That was fast. That was fast. Okay, thank you so much for watching. It was actually fun. I like opening up myself with you guys. This was nice. I like it. Okay, I'll probably not make more of this, but it was fun. Thank you so much for your questions, and see you guys in the next one.